Hey everybody, Amber here. I'm doing my behaviorist bibliography on Dr. Christina Alligood. So let's get started. So just a little introduction about Dr. Alligood. She is definitely alive, and she is actively researching and practicing as a doctoral level board certified behavior analyst. So she's been in school forever. But she received her MA in 2003 from the University of North Carolina and then received her PhD from West Virginia University. She started off, like I feel like a lot of us, um, she started off in the clinical setting, the in-home and the community setting, providing ABA to children. That's exactly what I do now. So um, it's cool that she started off in the same spot that I'm currently in. She's currently a professor at the School of Behavior Analysis at the Florida Institute of Technology, and she teaches a training course in zoo and aquarium settings. And we'll get into how she's relevant in that field later. But she's most known for her work with key Largo wood rats. All right, for the articles and books section, I didn't really see any books that she was responsible for, but I chose two of the most, I think, the most important articles or most interesting articles. So the first one is the Casting a Wilder Net, an analysis of scholarly contributions of behavior analysis graduate program. So I have like a little screenshot of it up there in the presentation. And this she basically just talks about how important it is for graduate program faculty members to publish scholarly articles and to really, she used the term think outside the box or publish outside the box, to really look at different aspects of ABA and to apply it to different things. Uh, Definitely publish material that the field isn't used to seeing. And I think she does that within her own realm of works, applying behavior analysis to animals is definitely a whole different ballgame. The next article is the pup development and maternal behavior in captive key Largo wood rats. That's actually the article she's most famous for. Um, Again, she's most known for her work with key Largo wood rats. So that article is pretty much her the groundbreaking information that she was able to contribute to the field. So a little summary of the work that I went over in my bibliography. Of course, the key Largo wood rats. And this is where she researches pup development, which I believe are the baby key Largo wood rats, and the maternal behavior within those, the mommy key Largo wood rats. And like I said, it's actually the first study of its kind. She goes on to develop husbandry practices, and it highlights the lack of previous research on husbandry practices. Sorry. So she really wanted to influence other researchers to be able to use her results to help preserve their own wood rats or similar species. And then this one was kind of really different. She looked at the body condition scoring assessment of African elephants. Uh, she and other researchers developed this scoring assessment to assess obesity and reproductive health issues and how they impact the preservation of female African elephants. The next one is the one that I talked about, with the scholarly contributions, and she discusses how important they are and how they really do help shape the program and help benefit the students in the program, because the contributions end up producing better not better, but well-rounded students or behaviorists. And then the last one is the applying behavior analytic methodology to the science and practice of environmental enrichment in zoos and aquariums. So she uses ABA to figure out how to enrich the environment of zoos and aquariums. Yeah. So for the interview, I just put the 5 questions that I would ask her. So the first one is, what influenced you to specifically study key Largo wood rats? I have no clue what they are, and I'm honestly too scared to look it up because of the wood rat part. I'm terrified of rats. Um, and I want to know what brought her to that specific population of animal, because there are so many other animals that are endangered. So why that one? In what ways does the science of behavior overlap between animal and human populations? So what does she see that's consistent within both species? How can one publish literature that is outside of the box and still present reliable and valid information? So in one of the texts that I looked over, the one about the graduate programs and the faculty, she suggests that faculty think outside of the box and publish outside of the box. Well, my question is, how can one do that and still remain, valid and reliable? What other species of animals do you believe could benefit from the development of husbandry practices? That's pretty self-explanatory. Like I said, with her specifically picking the key largo wood rats, what are some other animals that could definitely benefit from the practices that she implemented with the wood rats? Then the last one, she discusses the benefits of behavior analytic methodology of enriching environments in the zoos and aquariums, but what other environments could also benefit from this particular methodology that she uses? So again, her most important contribution to the field was applying behavior analysis to animals. There isn't a lot of information on it. It's not a lot of research on it, and she definitely breaks that ceiling of, what we could really apply behavior analysis to. We're so used to applying it to humans, but she definitely went a different route with applying her research to animals specifically. Um, and she strives to produce this research simply so that it can be duplicated in the future, so that she's pretty much setting up other researchers to be able to get right into the field and be able to have a good understanding of what they're doing when searching for more information. Thank you for watching.